Hello everyone and welcome back to Sex Long Energy. This is MJ and today, oh my gosh, what I'm going to be sharing today is just unbelievable. I could not keep it to myself. I needed to put it out there because as I'm all about here on awareness. Awareness in sex, intimacy, relationships, in everything. But not everything is beautiful. We're here for the good, the bad, and the ugly as well. So I have something to tell you. This year, I was just manifesting everything. Journaling, my wishes, desire for my 30-something. I'm not gonna say the number. Don't put me in that position today, guys. But yeah, I was preparing myself for that. Asking for something, and it comes through. I was like, give me an amazing, I said to the universe, the only thing I want for my 30-something is an amazing sexual experience. And the universe gave it to me. I was like, oh, this is amazing. Oh my gosh, I couldn't have asked for more. So, funny enough, 1 week before I went to holidays, I had to do some check, for my healthy, my little illness and condition I do have. But we are not here for the bad news. This is here, I'm talking the spicy ones. So funny enough, let's Google it before. I'm going to Google this right now because this is an important that I'm going to share and I want to say it in the right way. I have to say, for the first time in my life, it's kind of funny, but I'm here to tell the good, the bad, and the ugly about sex, love, and energy. And this is like more being conscious, I guess, who you're intimate with. Well, this is the thing. After I have an amazing sexual encounter with X, we're gonna call it X. It wasn't even Y or C or D. It was just whatever, X. Yeah, let's call it X. It was a good one. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I put in the right, the 1 to 10, it was 9. Yeah. Pretty good actually. But the bad thing, it was okay. So I went to a doctor, I got my testing, and my regular doctor, she checked me for STIs. When you are 30s, it's like, I think it's important. Not even when you are 30s, I think when you are actively, you are sexual active, you have to check yourself. Yeah, I regular check myself, like at least every 6 months or something. I do it because I have gay friends and I'm single. So you have to be responsible as well. This is what happened. I got chlamydia. Now it's funny. Well, if you don't know, chlamydia is the number one STI. I mean, the most common one. And it's pretty easy. You go there, you take 2 pills, and the next day you might feel the cold. For 1 week, you are not able to have intimacy, any type of intimacy, not even protected one. It's like a virus. So some people, they don't have symptoms. This is the thing. So I did not have any symptoms. I wasn't sick. And clearly I know who was the person who I got it from. So when I got that, I was very upset. My first reaction, it was like, I can't be calm down because actually the day I was with that person, I don't trust anyone. I do not trust. And I told, it was like, no, you know what? Let's do a protected whatever fuck because I know how people are. And I have friends who already got it. So it was like, nah. And he was like, no, look at this. I show you. And so this is what happened. So he showed me the test and it was like negative and everything, maybe like a week old. I thought the universe in that moment, like, this feels right. Everything is about energy. And to me, at the time, it felt right. So I have an amazing time, which I don't have no regrets at all. And then I got it. And I decided to share it because it's kind of funny. It's like you have to be honest with yourself and also being a responsible adult if you're going to be sexual active. And I'm lucky that it was just chlamydia and not something else. Think about it. Maybe some people, they don't even have never checked and it's still taboo talking about the STIs. And I was like, actually, this is pretty normal. And it is. Can you imagine you get like herpes and gonorrhea or some weird stuff and then you didn't even know? And maybe you didn't even have symptoms, and then you were sick, but you are too afraid to go and get that tested. Actually, guys, there is like a sexual clinic. So you can go there, you don't get registered, and you can go there and then you get checked. Or you can go to your regular doctor and they can do any like sexual testing or something. Yeah, this is funny enough. This is what happened to me. After I got chlamydia, obviously I went on holidays. I went on holidays, so I wasn't planning to be intimate with anyone. I went to like literally a spiritual retreat. I went on a spiritual retreat where I met someone, funny enough. And I was like, oh my gosh, why the universe is putting me in this situation in front of me? Even though I knew I already got treated, I wasn't in the time frame where I can be intimate with someone. So it was like, what should I do? You know what I mean? And I really connected with that, with him. So what do you think I did? I did it? Or I told him? No, I could not. That's the reality about me. I'm fucking pretty honest, and there is a problem. I mean, it's not a problem. It's like just being transparent with yourself is that you can't lie. It's like if you wear a fake luxury item, yeah, maybe other people don't gonna notice it, but it's fake. It's just a relationship with yourself. So yeah, I told him we were like getting to in the mood, and he kind of like, the good thing was he kind of read me like something he was wrong, and he thought I had the period. And the period is just something normal, like every woman can have the period and have sex. But no, I told him like, look, this is what happened to me, and I am that 10 friend. I can have sex, but so I feel terrible because I really want to, but I'm gonna put you in a bad position, And I think that was fair for me and fair for him. And I thought if he wanna turn around and leave, okay, it didn't meant to be, but maybe he wanna stay like to get to know me. I don't know what the hell. And actually he stayed. Yeah, he stayed, and kind of like we cuddle, we did something more. We shared a space. I'm not gonna get into details what we did, but we shared a space, and it was kind of like romantic. Actually, before I went on holidays, I was kind of disappointed. Like all the guys kind of be very hungry and very like an octopus, like these fucking animals. I can just say like, oh my god, you are so hot, I just wanna fuck you. And you are like, okay, whatever. But this guy was different. He just gave me the illusion of, I think the universe put me that guy in front of me to remind myself there is a chance. And there is a chance to find the boy of my dreams. He was so good to me. Like, it was a very short period of time, but it was just like the connection. It was just magical. Like, just that night, it reminds myself like there is so much more. And maybe I was a little bit disappointed about the masculine energy. He just reminded myself like there is hope. And that was fucking amazing, I have to tell you. So since I come back, we didn't know speak each other because obviously, I don't know, maybe this was something casual. Maybe it was the universe. Maybe it was just a little flinch or spark. I don't know what it was, but it was something amazing. It was just in the present moment, and it was just experience. Well, I guess both of them were experiences. Like one having amazing sex and getting chlamydia, and then meeting this guy when I really wanted to be intimate because I was very intimate with him, but we could not get into in a deeper level because I had to be honest with myself and with him as well. Like I can't be around knowing something that might affect someone else and just be ignored. You can't ignore that. You have to be integrity with yourself, and it's like I guess the values of who you are, it come up and shows in those moments. Chlamydia boy, obviously, he was a fucking liar. And I told him that day I knew I had chlamydia, I called him like, you are a fucking piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. I think I wasn't upset, but he just turns me in a way like, and he was like, I'm really sorry, what do you mean? It's not possible, I show you the exams. And for me, it was like, yeah, but that's not real. Are they fake? he was like, what do you mean they're not gonna be fake? And I was like, so what the hell happened? And he told me, well, I had 2 girls in that previous 7 days. And I was like, well, one of those gave you chlamydia and then you gave it to me. So that's what happened. And then with the other guy, he just disappeared. He went to live in the other side of the world and just live in the other side of the world. And then we just, I guess that was our story. That moment, that night in Bali, it was beautiful. Yeah, I wish I could have more of that. I would love that. So what is the lesson of the day? The first lesson is be truly with yourself. Have integrity. Have integrity. Regardless of the situation, the circumstances, have integrity with yourself and with others. At the end of the day, you can be a slut. It doesn't mean I am a slut. You can be a hoe if you want to. That is for another episode. But just have integrity. You know when something is right and something is not right. And then check yourself. STIs, they are around the corner. So check yourself. Literally, it's for free. You can go get a swab or a blood test, urine. Get all of them in once. Every 6 months, you will have a peace of mind. And also, you can just go around being like, I'm good. It's not about like the others. Just look after yourself, you know? It's mind, it's body, and it's an emotional state, it's a mental state, it's a physical state, and a sexual state. It's all of them together. So that's it. So I love you all, and I hope to see you in the next episode. And don't forget to subscribe. See ya!